On the bottom, Roman 1 again, does it show yet another irregularity involving this Shobika Impex, the company linked to the deputy president?
Which page, Councillor?
That would be page 8 of 19, Roman 1 towards the bottom. Does it disclose another procurement irregularity besides the one we saw on the other page?
Here it says, and this is the letter from Ethics and Corruption Commission, that the Director Procurement interacted with the bid security for Shobika Impex Private Limited on the 24th of February 2023, prior to the tender opening date, which was on the 10th of March 2023, contrary to tender instructions for tenderers number 21.3.
Please confirm whether the Deputy President in his public address on the 7th confirmed to the Republic that he placed phone calls to you with regard to this tender.
Yes, he did, and in my affidavit, I have as well alluded to the same, that he called me to follow up on the release of the bid board.
Do the duties of the Deputy President of the Republic extend to placing calls on junior government officers about tenders?
To the best of my knowledge, no.
But did the Deputy President also admit in that public address that his son equally called you?
Yes, he did.
Are those the phone calls alluded to in paragraph 4 of your affidavit?
Yes.
You have also said, besides the phone calls, the son of the Deputy President sent you WhatsApp messages. Have you annexed any of those WhatsApp messages?
Yes, I have, in my affidavit, page 70 of 85.
In those affidavits, in that page 70, who is the person indicated as sending you the message?
Dr. Ikinu Rigathi.
Who does he say he is contacting you on behalf of?
He tells me that he's contacting me. He asked me to contact him when possible. There is a document for His Excellency that he's trying to collect.
Was this document in your possession?
Which was investigating the anomalies of the procurement of the L-Alliance.
So the Deputy President and his son are pressuring you to surrender a procurement document under active investigation by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission.
Yes, Your Honor.
Would that be interfering with active criminal investigations?
From where I sat as acting CEO, I felt pressured because the documents were not within our custody, and had to actually make effort to follow up with the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission for the documents to be released back.
Have you placed any evidence before the Senate to confirm these documents the Deputy President and his sons who are harassing you to surrender were actually under the custody of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission?
Yes, I have submitted my letter to the CEO, Ethics and Corruption Commission, asking for the bid board documents for Shobika.
We are
at page 73,
page
73 of 85.
Page 73 of 85.
Yes.
Can you read the relevant part, which I believe it's 72 of 85, Mr. Speaker, of volume 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, 72.
Can you read that paragraph? What does it say?
This one that I wrote to Ethics and Corruption is actually 73.
Okay.
72 I had written to Shobika.
Yes.
Telling
Let's begin with 72. What did you tell Shobika?
Paragraph 2, we would like to inform you that the subject tender is currently under investigations, and all the documents related to this tender are not under our custody. We have, however, written to the Ethics and Corruption Commission to release the original bid bond to facilitate your request. They had requested for release of the bid bond.
And the one in
through a letter dated 12th June 2023.
and the one in 73, in summary, what were you trying to do?
I was requesting the CEO, the Ethics and Corruption Commission, for the bid bond for Shobika Impex Private Limited for the malaria net tender, which I had informed him of the letter that we had received from Shobika, requesting for the bid bond.
Sir, given the magnitude of this tender and the national crisis it stoked, would anyone expect the deputy president, when he was harassing you, to know that the matter was under investigation and active investigation for that matter?
I want to believe so.
Lastly, sir, claims have been made on this floor that the allegations against the deputy president transcend the force to the ridiculous to the embarrassing. This material you have taken is it consistent with the narrative that ground 11 of this motion is false, ridiculous, and embarrassing?
Through the Speaker, Honorable Senators, what I've presented before this House is the truth, nothing but the truth, and verifiable by document presented.
I want you lastly to read from your paragraph what you told the National Assembly bringing us here. Can you read paragraph 6 of your affidavit, sir? That is page 69 of 85 of volume 1, Mr. Speaker.
It says, given the status, power, threat, and influence of the people involved in the interference with the investigations and cover of irregularities surrounding the procurement of treated mosquito nets, I was constrained to surrender the original bid bond to Ogora Wilson Okulo. And in short, I was caught in a tricky situation. Being a junior, there was nothing I could do as a junior government officer against a sitting deputy president for the Republic of Kenya.
That's all for purposes of the examination in chief of this witness, Mr. Speaker.
Counsel for the Deputy President.
Good evening, Mr. Mulwa.
Good evening.
My name is Ndegwa Njiru. I will be asking you several questions in respect to the testimony that you have just delivered. When did you join the KEMSA?
I joined KEMSA on the 17th of March 2023.
Before that, who was the CEO of the organization?
Terry Ramadan.
Terry. Were you there as and when the alleged tender processes were taking place?
No.
Who was in charge of that process as at then?
Terry Ramadan.
Terry Ramadan. Therefore, the issues that you are testifying before this assembly, are they issues that you saw, perceived, or they are issues that you are told?
One, there are issues that my appointment.
Were you told or you saw? It's a simple question.
I was not told.
Yes?
Neither did I see.
At what process you are not told and neither you never saw?
I was involved.
You're involved.
In
At the time you joined the organization, what stage of the tendering process was it?
The tender had just been terminated. There were investigations.
The tender had been terminated?
Yes.
You therefore never participated in that particular process whatsoever, for whatever purpose, yes?
I participated in a very big way.
All right. Would you then lead this assembly to understanding your participation in that tender?
This matter was a matter that, one,
what exactly did you do that relates to this tender?
I participated in the investigations on this tender.
So
by
you participated,
ESCC,
excuse me?
by PPRA, by the Senate, by the National Assembly.
But at the time when the bids were alive, the bidding was alive, you had not joined.
I was not in KEMSA.
and therefore the issues you're testifying before this assembly are not issues that you witnessed.
Not issues that I executed.
Thank you. Now, what was the status of the tender at the time you came or you joined?
I actually joined KEMSA as a result of this tender.
No, I'm not asking why you joined. What was the status?
The tender had been terminated.
The tender had been terminated. Do you know of any company that is associated with the deputy president that succeeded in this particular tendering process?
For purposes of...
Do you know or you do not
Yes,
know?
Shobika had been recommended for award, but since it was cancelled, did not proceed.
Was the award granted to Shobika?
No.
Do you know why the award was not granted?
Yes, I know.
Yes?
Because Global Fund do a pre-award review of every evaluation of Global Fund funded tenders, and after doing a pre-award review, they did not agree with the technical evaluation committee that had evaluated the tender and recommended for cancellation of the tenders.
Thank you. You've answered. So it's as a result of the review of all the bids that culminated into the cancellation of the tender, correct?
Yes.
And how many companies had bidded in that particular process?
I cannot remember, but maybe 9 or 7, I cannot remember.
You cannot remember because you never participated, yes? Yes or no, Mr. Witness?
If I get the record, I would remember.
And so show him the records.
Okay.
He has it. Show him his affidavit in volume 1. In that volume 1, that is at page, Honorable Senators, the National Assembly volume 1 at page 67 and 68. Did you indicate the companies that participated in that process?
I did not indicate the companies that...
You chose to conveniently refuse to indicate them, correct? Correct or not correct? I don't need an explanation.
Not correct.
Why didn't you indicate the companies that participated in that particular process?
My affidavit
Your
is
affidavit
premised...
has explained it.
My affidavit is premised on...
Okay, I know your affidavit.
Yes.
I have read it several times, but my question is very specific. Why did you leave out the other companies that participated in the process?
For purposes of my affidavit, I did not find it necessary to
Never thought it
include.
necessary. Now, confirm that Shobika company was never ever awarded the tender.
The tender was cancelled.
Tender was cancelled. Did the Republic of Kenya lose any money as a result of the award not being granted to Shobika?
Yes, it did.
Did the deputy president have anything to do with it?
The
Did
procurement...
the deputy president have anything to do with it?
I wouldn't say the deputy president.
I'm asking, you know, we are
No.
here because of the deputy president. Did he have anything to do with it?
A company related to
I'm
him
asking,
had...
did he have anything to do with it? It's a simple question. Yes or no?
I already have...
Yes, and you'll furnish me with an answer.
I've said yes, because the company that is associated with him had been irregularly awarded.
Had been irregularly awarded. Do you know that this matter was subject of investigation by Parliament?
Yes, I am.
Did you participate in that investigation?
Yes.
Honorable Senators, refer with me to page 183, volume 3 of the Deputy President's bundle.